This program contains adult language and situations which may be considered offensive to some viewers and/or children, but more likely their parents.
Ay, ay, ay. So you kiddies see I fucking changed around the apartment again. Yeah, I really didn't like the last time. Remind me never to do that again. But at least we have Dick Griffin in the background again. He's part of the background again. So, oh my, I actually like it like this a lot more, to be honest. Yeah, I don't really like the, it just looks, because this apartment's kind of small anyway. And like this, making it look like this again, it just makes it look like there's more space, to be honest. So that's why I change it up again. But yeah, so what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. So I'm not really upset about this, but I just wanna say something about it. Okay, so like y'all know, I'm working, okay, and my supervisor is actually a big fan of my YouTube channel. Okay, my dad always says that, you know, Mike, you're never gonna get a job with that YouTube channel going on. Meanwhile, I got a job because of my YouTube channel. And I think that's kind of funny. It's like, you know, sticking it to the man, kind of, you know. It really is. But, you know, so my supervisor's a good guy. It's Eric Katz. He watches a YouTube channel. And he comments here and there. And, it's a, you know, it's a good thing, you know. It's a good thing because, you know, I don't have to sit there and, you know, I could, it's a good job because I can pretty much, you know, I could pretty much be myself during the job, you know. I mean, I can't do videos. But it's like this is the thing though. You know how my dad is always like, you know, when you're working, you talk to your coworkers at all. And honestly, when I'm working, usually when I have a job, right? I don't usually like get into personal shit. You know, I don't like to do that. I try for the most part. I try to keep my work and whatever I do outside of work kind of separate. Okay, like, you know, whatever. Sometimes, you know, sometimes it doesn't work out that way. But for the most part, it does, you know. And that's just the way I prefer it. But because I got the job because of my friggin' YouTube channel. Eric Katz likes my YouTube channel. He hired me. And then there's the whole thing with Dick Griffin as well. You know, Detective Griffin, Detective Dick Terry Griffin over here arrested me. Okay, back May 23rd, 2017. Okay, he arrested me. Came to my house. Oh, that anniversary's coming up. It's May 15th now. So it's going to be like what, 8 more days or something? I can't math right now. Yeah, it's going to be like 8 more days. It's going to be a Wednesday. Last year it was a Tuesday. How do I know it was a Tuesday? Because Dick Griffin came to my house. Let's see here. Yeah, it was a Tuesday. You know how I knew that beforehand? Because I know Dick Griffin came to my house to arrest me. If he was here maybe 10 minutes later, he wouldn't have gotten me. I was planning on going to see a movie. I was going to go see a fucking new Alien movie. And I was sitting there, I was looking up fucking movie times online. Then that's all I heard. Oh, I'm sorry. That's what I heard. That's the police knock. Or did he knock on the window? I don't remember, but I couldn't do the police knock real good with my left hand. But whatever. You know, that's the two things that drive me fucking insane is when people knock on that window or when people come to the door and they boom, 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 like knock the fucking door down, why don't you? That's two things that drive me absolutely bonkers. Okay? So if you're watching, never come to that fucking window and knock on the window. And never come to the door with the fucking battering ram knock. Okay? So Dick Griffin arrested me. He got into my YouTube. He got into it. It's a detective that uses fucking taxpayer. What's this? It's a detective that uses taxpayer money to watch my videos. Somebody just texted me. Who texted me now? Oh. Okay. Do I have that in my calendar? Some fucking stupid ass appointment. I got it. Oh my god. So Dick Griffin comes to my house. He arrests me. He's using taxpayer money to watch my videos. I think that's kind of funny, to be honest. And yeah, that's about it. And then he likes my videos. And he's the one that showed fucking, hold on. Who's this? Sex offender under supervision pleads guilty to. I want to read who this is. Now, remember when I said that I met the king of the dicks in Cheektowaga? He actually said he said he had to leave at a certain at night, and he's like, oh, I gotta get going. My sex offender is getting out of work now. So it must have been that a sex offender was on. I remember that street too because it was around here, Shanley Street. Let's see. Let's see if this is a guy that they caught. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, Buffalo Man. It wasn't. It wasn't. All right, whatever. It wasn't Shanley. It was someplace on Memorial Drive. That's fucking. That's over like near. That's in Polonia. That's that place that fucking. That's that place that fucking. Whatever said. That's that place that that ski mask likes, Polonia. I'm getting off track now. Oh, hold up. Hold the fuck up. We got another story I gotta cover. I was actually at Carbone's today, right? I was actually at Carbone's today, and there was a fire department. There was some firemen or something over there getting food, and the one guy at Carbone's was like, "So what happened on Gold Street?" This is what happened. We're gonna read it. We're gonna read this. Because I'm pretty sure it's really fucking bad. Because this happened and like you could tell that these firemen didn't want to talk about it because it was that traumatic for them. So we gotta figure out what the fuck is going on here. More fucking Lovejoy bullshit. Buffalo police say male assaulted female in Gold Street domestic incident. Police responded to a domestic incident on Gold Street around 9:30 a.m. Tuesday. So that was only two hours or so before I actually went to Carbone's. Buffalo police say a male physically assaulted a female. She was transported to ECMC to be treated for injuries. Police have not yet made an arrest. That's in fucking Lovejoy right there. Gold Street is where the protected party TM, the protected party TM, protected party trademark used to live. That's where she lived when I knew her. Okay? So a lot of crazy shit going on in Lovejoy, but you know, New York City is a bad place for me. Yeah. So, what was I getting to? Oh yeah, Dick Terry Griffin kind of got me that job. He got me that job where I'm at now. He likes my videos. I mean, you know, he had to arrest me because of the threat that I made and whatnot. But, whatever. So, he was like, hey, Eric, because he knows Eric Katz somehow. Hey, Eric, do you want to give this guy a job? So he gave me a job. He got me a job, pretty much. Okay. And I liked the job because I could be myself, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? I can be myself. It's not like I have to worry about what to say and what not to say and you know, whatever. Because it's like, the reason I say I don't like to talk to my coworkers when I'm at other jobs and shit, I don't want people knowing my business. Okay? I know it sounds kind of crazy that I'm doing YouTube and I'm telling people my business on YouTube, but you know, it's kind of a different thing when you're like at work, when you're trying to be professional at work, telling people your fucking business. I don't really want people knowing like what I do on YouTube and shit. You know what I'm saying? I know that, you know, my YouTube shit is offbeat. And I understand that. I understand that not everybody gets it. You know, not everybody understands, you know, the some of the offbeat humor. Like, for example, I'm not going to go up to a coworker that's like 80 years old and be like, she's like, what do you do when you come home? What kind of things you like to do? I'm like, I like to sit around in my underwear and fucking do YouTube. She's not going to understand that kind of shit. She's not going to appreciate the humor. A lot of people don't. I don't give a shit. But for those that do appreciate it, you know, that's cool. You know? So I get to be myself there. You know, I get to, you know, talk about personal shit at work, which it's fun. You know, it makes it not as stressful. You know, whatever. Because my dad is always like, well, if you don't talk to people at work, they're gonna think that you're planning something. They're gonna think that you're planning a shooting or like, just shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? It's like he's always got that morbid, like morbid angel. He's always got that morbid thing going on where everything has to be, you know, everything has to be the most extreme thing to him. You know, I remember the one time I was like, it was actually the day before I got arrested. I went to his house because I wanted to give him some money. I wanted to give him some money because I wanted to get some Canadian money off of him. And I didn't feel like going all the way of fucking around and shit. So I was like, hey, you got Canadian money? I got some American to give you. So I went to go down there. Hey, look, I gotta get going because my shit. I'm doing fucking wash right now at the fucking laundromat. But you know what the first thing he said was? Oh, make sure people don't go in there and steal your clothes. Okay. I'll make sure they don't steal my clothes. What are they gonna do? What are they gonna do exactly? Steal my clothes. What the fuck? What the fuck is that about? So you really think that there's gonna be you really think that there's gonna be people there that really want to steal my big underwear, my big shitty underwear, and my big fucking shirt, and my ripped up fucking shorts, and all that other bullshit? You really think that? I don't know. He always seems so morbid. So anyway, Dick Griffin got me the job. Okay? And I feel and he comes in like every Friday, I think it is. He might come in a couple times during the week as well, but he always comes in on Friday. I don't really understand what he does over there. But he does like security, but it's like I don't get it. And he's on duty as well. It's like he sits there and he hangs out at the store and does like security, or I think it's security. I don't fucking know. But he does something over there. He just likes hanging out with Eric Katz, I guess. On duty. I don't fucking know. But yeah, that's what he does. And he got me a job, and I'm grateful for it. And I get to be myself during my job too. So, this is all accumulating into something here. So, about a week or so ago, Dick Griffin and Eric Katz, they talked to me. They're like, hey, are you even speaking to your parents at all? I'm like, not really. Like, I'm not really on speaking terms with them. I'm like, they're like, well, so what's going on? Why aren't you speaking to your parents? I'm like, I told them the story. I'm like, I'm just tired of them lying. I'm tired of them lying. I'm just tired of it all. Like, I cannot stand when people lie to me. Lie to me about something fucking stupid. Like, I can't stand when people lie about stupid shit. It's not even lies to get out of trouble or something. It's you're not even talking. You're not even trying to like talk your way out of something. You're not even trying to. They're not even trying to like talk their way out of something, which I would understand. I wouldn't like it, but it's pretty much just we're gonna lie because we can, pretty much. Ow. We're gonna lie because we can. That's just the way it is. Every little thing that comes out of their mouth is a lie. And the stuff that is true, I have to what do you call it? I have to sit there and I have to sit there and overthink. Is this a lie? Is this true? You know, and I shouldn't have to do that. Every little thing that happens, I have to go and fucking fact check it. You know? So I'm looking at like this oh boy. The judgmental map of Buffalo, New York. Jesus Christ. All right, let's see where oh my god. Let's see what Lovejoy would be. Jeez. Lovejoy is just nope. That's what it says. That's what it fucking says. Anyway, that's funny. I'm sharing that. So, oh shit. Oh man. Shit. So they sat me down. They're like, "Listen, what's going on with your parents?" And I'm like, I'm just like, I don't want to deal with them. I don't want to deal with. I don't want to deal with them. I don't want to deal with the lies. Every little thing they say, I have to sit there and, you know, I have to, you know, think twice about what they're saying. I gotta fact check everything and everything else. It's like I can't take it. I can't take the lies. I can't stand it when people lie. People keep saying that I'm a liar, that I'm, you know, well, how can you tell Michael's lying when his mouth is moving or whatever the hell it is? It just makes me feel like, that's not right. That's not right. It's just like, Oh my god. Shit. It's not right. It you know, I shouldn't have to fact check everything that they say. You know, every little thing that happens, I have to fact check it. But you know, I'm the one that lies all the time, I guess. It's just like, it's like, how do you know Mike's telling a lie? 'Cause his mouth is moving. That is so fucking stupid. I don't even know what, that was something my rich uncle said. My rich uncle lies all the time as well. And I'm just tired of it. It just seems like all the Davises lie. That's what they do. And it drives me absolutely insane. Scott, Mark, my mom, they all fucking lie. And, oh, you know, Mike is lying because his mouth is moving. It's, okay, here's the thing, okay? Just because you probably don't believe what I say doesn't mean that I'm lying, okay? Like, I don't lie. I don't lie that often. You know what I'm saying? Oh, 'cause I lied about stealing my parents' pot. Or I lied about stealing some money from my parents. Okay, fine. Okay, I lied about that. Oh, big fucking deal. It is a big deal. Okay, I admit it is a big deal. But what do you think is worse? Me lying about, you know, stealing anything. Stealing. Me lying about stealing? Okay? Or them lying about the stupidest fucking shit ever. Okay? Like, oh, your uncle saw you at the buffet. It turns out he didn't even see me at the buffet. He saw me at the store that was down the street from a buffet. You know what I'm saying? It's shit like that. Oh, he was in the and it was a whole made up thing too. It was a whole fabricated thing. It wasn't just like she misheard what he said. No, this was a whole fabricated thing. Because the whole thing was, oh, he was sitting in the corner with his work, with people from work, and he was sitting in that corner, and you didn't even say hi. You didn't even acknowledge him. Now it make me feel like I'm the asshole because I didn't acknowledge him. But the problem is that he wasn't even at the fucking buffet when I was there. What really happened was he was going into the buffet and I was like down the street. He saw me from down the fucking street. Okay? He didn't see me at the buffet. He seen me like, because the buffet's like in a big plaza, okay? So he saw me in the plaza. There's like a Dollar Tree over there. He saw me like outside the Dollar Tree or something. But my mom had to make up all this other shit, and you could sit there and argue, well, it's petty to be mad about that. Oh, yeah, so what? Okay, so she, it's petty to be mad about that. It's not. No. It's not the point. The point is that the buffet thing isn't even the first time she's done this shit. Okay, the buffet thing is not the first fucking thing she's lied about. It's not the first, it's not the only thing. I'm just giving an example. I feel like when I speak, okay, and this isn't just her or them or Dick Griffin or Eric Katz or whatever, I just feel like people in general, like if I give an example of something, then that has to be the end-all example for it. You know what I'm saying here? And I'm tired. I'm like fucking exhausted trying to explain this shit to people. Everything that I say gets twisted around. Everything that I say, gets interpreted the wrong way. This is what makes me fucking insane. This is what makes me go off the fucking wall. And this is why you wonder why I am the way that I am. The other day, okay, I got into it with Dick Viola. I don't care what he thinks about that name. Acting like a dick, he's gonna get called a dick, okay? So I'm getting into it with him, okay, because of a video that I made. In that video, near the end of it, I was making all kinds of threats toward this. I'm not gonna say, I don't know who the fuck this chick is, but it was that buzz cut bitch, And he was like, oh, he's making threats about toward this buzz cut, this chick with a buzz cut. He's all making threats because she won't talk to him. Then he wonders why he's single all the time. Excuse me, idiot, for a second here. That's not even why I was making the threat against her, okay? Did you not, listen to the video at all? That's not why. The reason, I don't give a shit if she wants to talk to me or not. But you're not going to sit there and insult cancer patients. Okay, you're not going to sit there and, how do I say this? You're not going to sit there and go off the, you're not going to sit there and say, well, I can't be bothered to shave my head. That's actually a thing. That's actually a thing now. Well, when you know somebody with cancer, you shave your head because it shows respect toward, because they get the chemo, they lose the hair or whatever. But this woman she said she shaved her head for cancer, in support of cancer, but she didn't. She fucking didn't. Okay, she has a buzz cut. Okay, that is not going fucking bald. Okay, and that drove me fucking insane. Okay, that is why she needs to be beat with a base. That's why she needs fucking cancer. I hope that bitch dies of breast cancer. I don't give a shit. You want to do something, the bare minimum of what you could do is probably just shave your head. You want to take it a little further, be like Angelina Jolie and cut your fucking tits off, okay? She did that. She did that in support of women with breast cancer. Now that's kind of a harsh thing to do. Because she's like a beautiful woman, okay? And now she's like, remember she used to have the big fucking tits. She's run around in that fucking Tomb Raider movie or whatever with the big fucking tits out the ear. Now she cut her fucking tits off. She still looks good. I don't give a shit. But now she has no fucking tits. Okay. Now, that was a woman that went to the extreme with everything though, didn't she? Did she like have like a necklace with like blood in it or something at one point? Did she like make out with some like her cousin or something? I don't remember what it was, but I don't know, but she's extreme. She cut off her fucking tits, okay? She just like cut off her fucking tits. It's like, damn. Can't get. She didn't even have cancer. She didn't even have like breast cancer. She cut off her fucking own tits. Okay. The point is that you don't sit there and give yourself a buzz cut and then sit there and say, look at me. I just shave my head because I support cancer patients. You can't fucking do that shit, bitch. Now here's the thing. Now Rich Viola is like, well, you're making threats to her because she wouldn't talk to you. No, that's not why. I don't give a shit if she wanted to talk to me or not. Obviously, she said that she didn't want to talk to me when she threatened to call the police on me. For what? For messaging her on a fucking dating website where people message other people for dating purposes? If you don't like people messaging you on a dating website, well, get the fuck off the dating website. Whatever. But it just seems like everything just gets fucking misinterpreted and misquoted, and it just makes me that much more insane to deal with people. I can't deal with people when they do that. So now I kind of use I'll say the example of when she said that my uncle saw me at the buffet, and people are like, well, you're getting mad, you're all pissed off at your mom because she said that your uncle was at a buffet. But she was just like, that's not the fucking, that's, fuck, you know what I'm saying? I cannot deal with that. I have to give examples. And then the example I give is always the worst kind. Like, well, you're pissed off at that. You're so petty you got pissed off because, get over it. Get over it. That's the dumbest reason to be mad at somebody. Because they said they saw you at a buffet. That's not even a reason, really. It's just one example. It's one fucking example of something. Mind you, she's been doing this all her fucking life. Every time we go to a psychiatrist, throughout my fucking life, she dominates the fucking session, okay? She has to dominate the fucking session. That's like the psychiatrist would start talking to me and say, Mike, do you hear voices? Do you want to hurt yourself or others? And I'll be like, no. Then she's like, oh, that really means yes. And then I end up getting misdiagnosed with something. You know what I'm saying? That really means yes. He just knows how to answer that question. Who the fuck are you, bitch? Who the fuck are you, bitch? To be sitting there saying that I know how to answer a question. You know how to, you're pretty much telling this psychiatrist that, listen, shrink, you're fucking stupid because my fucking 10-year-old son can outsmart you. I have to be here so that he doesn't outsmart you. Yeah, fuck you. Fuck you. You're gonna sit there and tell this man who has done, I don't know how long you have to go to fucking school for this. You're gonna tell this educated man or woman, because we're in those times now, you're gonna tell this educated person that, oh, I have to be in this session. I'm worried my 10-year-old retarded son is gonna outsmart you. Yeah, that's what she's fucking telling these people. So all the time I go there, she's dominating the fucking conversation. You know, we hear his voice. How the fuck do you know I hear voices? Where the fuck does this come from? Do you hear the voices that I'm hearing? If so, does that mean that I'm actually here? The only voices I hear is your stupid ass voice, okay? I hear that Jew broad, cigarette smoking voice that comes out of you. That, he's hearing voices. Hearing voices. You know, how the fuck does she even know that I hear voices or not? Well, that's what she said one time, you told me. What the fuck did I ever tell her? Oh, you know how to answer that question. If you told the truth, you'd be in the hospital. Yeah, cause everything that I do is just me trying to stay out of that fucking hospital. Right. The truth is, I never heard voices in my life. Okay. So I get misdiagnosed a lot. Then they start putting me on the wrong medications and all that. And then that's when I start getting the psychosis. That's when I start going out of touch with reality. Because she's getting involved with my shit and they're misdiagnosing me and they're giving me the wrong medication. And when you get wrong medication with the wrong diagnosis, it's always a bad thing, okay? It's never a good thing. So then there's interactions, and then I start going nuts and all that other shit. I start, masturbating in the unit, not in a fucking classroom, because I never, ever fucking masturbated in the middle of fucking math class. Oh, and let me tell this story. Okay, it is true I masturbated at school. But here's the thing, okay? She's making it seem like I just whipped it out in the middle of fucking math class, like that. Which isn't even fucking true, okay? Like this. Like fucking Pee Wee Herman, okay? It's not even fucking true. That's not even what happened, okay? What happened was, because of the medication that I was taking due to her getting involved in my psychiatric sessions, okay, due to all that, she ended up, and she played a part in me being misdiagnosed. For one, they gave me the medication, it didn't really work that well, and because of that, it made me have what they called amphetamine psychosis. Okay, that's what it was called. And because of that, at first I didn't even masturbate at first. What it was what the fuck was I doing? Oh, I was just getting like real loud and disruptive during the class. So then they said, oh, go to timeout, whatever. I don't remember really. I go to timeout, and that's when some shit started getting off the wall. I started throwing a chair, and then they tried to restrain me and shit, and I was like trying to throw them off. That's when I looked at the one teacher. I said, I'm gonna rape your daughter. Mind you, I was like 13, okay? So then they're like, okay, we're taking this kid to the fucking hospital. We're taking him to ECMC. And from there, you know, they had to like prepare some shit or whatever. So they took me from the timeout room and they took me to like this, they called it the unit. And in the unit, it was pretty much like a padded room kind of thing. And it was just like they're gonna just put me in there until they were able to get someone to take me to the hospital. And while I was in this unit, they lock it up and all that shit too. And when I was in there, I don't even think I like jerked off in there. I think I was like humping the wall or something with my dick out, and I like came on the floor. I also pissed on the floor as well in there. But yeah, people. She's making it sound like I'm just doing that like right in the middle of the fucking school. No, it was like in a separate it was like in a separate building of the school where this was. And I don't think there was like one other person in there. The person that was like watching me or something. Not watching me jerk off, but whatever. You get it. You get the fucking drift. So that happened, and all my mom's saying, "Oh, you jerked off in the middle of the school." No, I didn't. I didn't actually do that. I masturbated by, you know, I think I like humped the fucking. I think I actually humped the floor or something. Like I got on, I was like humping the floor or something. And then I came and then I pissed all over the floor as well. They took me to the hospital and I was there for like 2 weeks. Oh well. Happened fucking, I don't know, I was like, what, 13 or something? Do the fucking math. Do the maths with that. I was like 13. I'm now 34, okay? That was more than 20, that was like 21 years ago, okay? Do the fucking maths. Now I'm off my meds. I feel all right, okay? And I haven't gone back to the hospital. since. I haven't gone back to the hospital for psychiatric purposes since. Now, you can argue, well, yeah, you just get arrested now, and it's like, what happened with the arrest was just what happened. It was just me doing stupid shit. You know, it's when I made that threat though. When I made that threat on YouTube, I knew what I was doing. Okay, it wasn't a psychotic episode that I was having. It was just me getting upset over the current justice system. You know what I'm saying? So my mom's trying to make it out to be like I had a psychotic episode. And that's why I said what I said. No, I knew fully well what I was saying. So she's trying to play it up that like I was not in touch with reality and all that other shit. The thing is that I was in touch with reality. Just maybe, you know, I didn't think that what would happen. I just didn't think I could get arrested for saying something like that. And the reason being is that, well, the reason is that I didn't think I could actually get arrested for saying what I said was simply because the same girl made threats against me in the past. Okay, she made way more threatening threats, way more violent threats. Well, it's not really violent threats, but she made a much more realistic threat than what I ever made. I said that I wanted to go to her house and rip the baby out of her womb. And she said, and this is on Facebook, she said this, but she actually said that Michael Constantino is number 3 on a list of people that I have that I want to kill. That's actually a lot worse to say than, I'll rip the baby out of someone's womb. You know why? Because the only reason people would actually take, the only reason that some people would actually say that what I said was worse was because, yeah, if you rip a baby out of someone, if you could just picture ripping a baby out of somebody's womb, that's fucking disgusting, okay? It's like this, okay? Think of it this way, okay? You have 2 people, okay? One person goes around and shoots somebody, and just shoots them and kills them. They shot him in the chest or whatever. 2 people, they go around, one guy shoots 2 people, okay? Or one person shoots like 10 people. Shot him in the chest, that was it. They all died. 10 people died from this guy shooting somebody in the chest, okay? Now you got another person that killed like 10 people, but he didn't shoot them. Instead, he went around and decapitated 10 people. What's worse? What the fuck is worse? Some people will say that a guy going around decapitating people is worse. But how is it worse? How is it actually worse? Is it worse because you're still killing 10 people? You know what I'm saying? You're still killing 10 people. Whether or not you're doing it in a more violent and more, messier way is irrelevant. Her going around saying that she has a list of people, her going around and saying she has, that I'm on a hit list of hers, should not be viewed, as a smaller threat than me saying I'm going to rip a baby out of somebody. Now, I do understand that, with the baby thing, there's 2 lives at stake as opposed to 1. And I kind of get that, but still. I mean, when she said I have a list of people I want to kill and Michael Constantino is number 3, I took that to the police. I felt threatened. I felt like my life was in danger. Okay? I felt like if she can get to number 1 and number 2, I'm fucked. You know what I'm saying? I'm completely fucked. I felt like I was fucked. Once she got past number 1 and number 2, whoever the fuck they were, I was fucked beyond belief. I felt like I had the, I went to the police. I told them about it. We can't do anything about it. It was the internet. She can do it. It's the internet. Just block her. Don't look at her this stuff. Went to 4 different police stations. Same fucking thing. It was like they called each other up and say, "Hey, listen, this guy's coming gonna come to your police station soon. If he comes in talking about this, just say, we don't deal with internet shit. It's legal." So okay, because I thought justice was supposed to be blind here. I thought the justice system is equal, or it should be. I felt that, a threat on the internet because supposedly the police don't handle internet bullshit. I felt that I could make a threat on the internet. I made a threat, I get Dick Griffin to my house. And it's fucking stupid. I asked him, I was at work, I was like, listen, why is it that she can get away with it, but I can't? And all he said was, well, because you didn't go to Cheektowaga. What the fuck does that mean? I mean, it makes no fucking sense, really. Because you didn't go to Cheektowaga? What the fuck does that even mean? Excuse me a second. hell? Why isn't my popcorn popping? I don't know. But anyway, I was told that she can do that because whatever the fuck it was. And whatever. All I gotta say is it wasn't due to a psychotic episode, okay? It was actually due to fucking logic and reason. I felt like because she can make a threat, I can make a threat. I was told that making threats on the internet was illegal. Was legal to do. That was the police that said that. Making threats on the internet's legal. You know? Dick Griffin says the reason they didn't do anything because I didn't go through Cheektowaga. But does it really matter? So what you're saying is that Cheektowaga police handle all the internet shit in Western New York? That makes no fucking sense. That makes no real sense. I don't fucking know. So it's not about this. I wasn't. There's a difference. Like if I was out of my fucking mind, out of touch with reality, the whole fucking thing, you know. Then it'll be a difference. Then you can make an argument. But the thing is that I haven't been out of touch with reality since I stopped taking my meds. Okay? My mom tries to blame. She's always like, well, the last time you were actually normal was before you turned 18 and a psychiatrist told you that because you're 18 you don't have to take your meds. No, a psychiatrist never told me that. Okay? A psychiatrist never told me that. You know who told me that? I told myself that. I made the decision when I turned 18 I was going to take myself off meds, and I don't regret it. I still don't. I will tell you what would happen now. I can tell you what would happen if today, if I still took the meds. Okay? Here's what happened. Here's what would happen. Okay? Say I'm taking the Ritalin or something again. Okay? So now I'm taking Ritalin, and I do something stupid, I get arrested. You know what I'm going to start doing then? I'd probably start jerking off in the fucking cop car. I would probably start, getting loud in jail. Actually, when I went to jail, when Dick Griffin arrested me, he didn't even put me in cuffs because I was that cooperative. Okay? Plus I had a busted hand as well, but whatever. He still didn't put me in cuffs. know, my mom wants me on these. She wants me to go. She wants me to go to a psychiatrist, which, fine. I don't give a shit. I went. I went to a psychiatrist. He said I don't need his fucking help. You know, he said that I don't need the help of a psychiatrist. He just said go see your therapist. You know what I'm saying? That's all he said. It's like, you seem like you're in touch with reality. So what it is I think my mom, what I think is going on is my mom doesn't really want me to be in touch with reality. Because when I'm in touch with reality, I start to speak truths. Okay? Truths, you know, I get a little too personal. You know? I start saying, well, my dad's a pedophile. Technically he is. I start saying that kind of shit. What if I said my dad wasn't a pedophile? That's being out of touch with reality right there. You know what I'm saying? That would be like a lie. Pretty much anything that's a lie is being out of touch with reality. Because you're telling stuff that's not real. Okay? So, do you want me in touch with reality? Or do you just want to hear what the fuck you want to hear? That's the question. They always say that a lot of these like school shooters or, you know, these guys that go around and like do a mass killing or something, they always say that they're always on like some kind of medication. Okay? They're always on it. That, you know, it's not like they skip the fucking medication or something. No, they're up on medication, always in their system. They've been taking it as prescribed. So, you know, there's certain things that happen. I think medication makes shit worse, to be honest. But I digress, and I'm trying to get to the point here. Now, like I said, I see Dick Griffin all the fucking time at work. Because he does the security there. You know, one day he sat me down. Or he actually sat me down. We went in the back room and we talked about this. And I promise I'm going to try to get to the fucking point already. Okay? So we're sitting there, we're having a three-way discussion. Me, Eric Katz, and Dick Griffin. And again, I told Dick Griffin, you know, my mom said she knew you from when we were kids. He's like, I don't know her. The first time I met her was when we were at court. and talked to her while you were in court. But it was me, Eric Katz, and Dick Griffin all around. And we're talking. So why don't you talk to you? And I get into the whole thing. And he's like, well, here's the thing. I can tell that your mother does care about you. I said, really? How can you tell? He said that he's been on the force for, I don't know, 25 years or something. And he's had to lock up kids that are, delinquents and all that. He calls the parents are just like, I don't give a shit. Whatever. He's like, your mother didn't say that she was really concerned. She was trying to get information. She wants you to get help. That's what she wants. Now, I'm not going to deny that she doesn't want to get me help. I just think that the help that she wants me to get isn't the right help. It's that whole thing that I always say. It's all about getting the help that you need versus getting the help that you want. For example, my mom thinks that the help, she might even think that I don't need that help, but she wants me to get it anyway for some reason. But she thinks that I need to go see a psychiatrist, and I need to get on this med and that medication, and all that. And I go to the psychiatrist, like she says, and they're just like, we can't do anything. I go and tell her, we can't do anything. So she's like, oh, I'll go and talk to him. No, you're not going to go and talk to him because then I'll get misdiagnosed. I think she just wants me to get she wants me to go on fucking medication. Doesn't matter what it's for. Doesn't matter. Doesn't fucking matter. She doesn't want... What I really think is, my mother is scared of me. That's right. And I'm not talking about physically. Okay? I'm not talking about physically scared. Okay, I'm talking about she doesn't want me doing these YouTube videos. Why again? Oh, because she's afraid of what I might say on them. And what am I actually going to say on these YouTube videos? No, really, what? I'm going to sit here and tell the fucking truth on here. Right? I mean, that's what she's afraid of. What I think she's afraid of is she failed as a parent. And instead of just admitting to her failing and trying to make it right, she just tries to cover it all up. Okay? And therefore, that's when the lies start happening. Okay? I say something about what she did, she'll counter it with, like, That never happened. Remember, you're just going on a psychotic episode right now. You need medication. She'll flip it around to try to cover her tracks. The reason that she wants me on medication isn't because she wants me to get help. No, the reason that she wants me to do a psychiatrist and all this other shit isn't because she wants me to get help. It's because she wants to be able to cover her ass. She wants to be able to cover her ass. If I say like, oh man, if I say something like I wasn't allowed at my grandma's funeral because my parents didn't want me fucking eating all day. Which is true, and that sounds bad on them, but it is true. That's why I wasn't allowed it. They'll try to flip it around and say, no, that wasn't why you weren't allowed there. Because it's your psychotic thinking that's clouding your thought process. It's actually because it's over something even dumber. It's actually because the church that she had her funeral in, her memorial, I should say, was the same church you got kicked out of when you were fucking 3. And we didn't think it was appropriate that you go to that same church that you got kicked out of when you were fucking 3. Okay. So, therefore, it's your fault that you didn't go to your grandmother's funeral. Maybe if you didn't get kicked out of St. Agnes when you were 3, maybe you can go. It's like shit like that. Getting medication and seeing a psychiatrist, you know, those things are just there. She wants me to do that. The only reason she wants me to do that is that now she has some kind of leverage against me. Oh, look at him saying his father's a pedophile when he's like beating off to little girls on TV. Remember, he's psychotic. He's actually going to a psychiatrist. He's taking this medication. You know, don't listen to him. Because that's what he's doing. He's taking medication. He's going to a psychiatrist. It's all a way to discredit me. I think that's what it is, for real. And it backfired on her. It fucking backfired on her. Right now, I'm going to see a therapist at a place that she will never figure out. Okay? And I'm figuring out where I go for therapy now. Why? She doesn't need to know. Because when she figures out where I go, she's going to call the fucking place and she's going to start harassing them. every little fucking YouTube video I make, she'll harass them over. Yes, I'm here to talk about my kid, Michael Constantino. He's very disturbed and he's making these videos about this, that, and the other thing. And you know that's what she's gonna do. But whatever. As long as the courts know about it, it's fine. My mom does not need to know anything. It's none of her business now. You know? So, Dick Griffin, I don't think Dick Griffin gets the whole... I don't think either Dick Griffin or Eric Katz gets it actually gets what's going on here. Okay? But both him and both Dick Griffin and Eric Katz were talking. He was like, I think you should send your mother a Mother's Day card. You have a Mother's Day card and send it to her. And I was like, I don't know about that. I said, I'm pretty sure if I send her a Mother's Day card, she's gonna have me arrested or something. He's like, no, I'm not gonna do that. And I said, you sure? He's like, listen, she has you arrested, I'll come and bail you out. Eric Katz said he'll pay for a lawyer for me as well. Well, I bought her a Mother's Day card. Okay. Cost me $10. $10 at Rite Aid. Why did it cost me that much? Well, because here's the thing. All the Mother's Day cards, all the cheap ones, I should say, they were all fucking, how do I say this? All the Mother's Day cards, all the cheap ones were all religious. Or there were like some cheesy, flowers and hearts and shit like that. I'm like, fuck no. So, I got her one. The best one I saw there, I got it for her. One that didn't have like anything like angel or God or something on it. I was like, fuck that. So I got her one with a picture of a dog on there. And you open it up and it makes noise. It's one of those noise ones. When you open it up, it's a picture of a dog. He's like pushing a vacuum cleaner, and the vacuum cleaner, when you open it up, the vacuum cleaner vibrates. Okay? It's one of those motion ones, it's one of the music ones. And that's probably why it costs fucking $10. I bought my own one, my last $10. It cost me $10 plus a stamp. Put a stamp on it, send it in the mail. Now, Saturday night, I got home from work, I got home Saturday night from work, and I checked my mail, and I got the Mother's Day card back. Now, this was something to do with the post office, because this is all to do with the post office, because the post office said that a stamp wasn't good enough to mail it. No, they wanted $3 for postage to mail this fucking thing. Mind you, this was Saturday the 12th. Mother's Day was gonna be in like 2 hours. So, and I get out of work, it was like 10:30. Okay? Got out of work like 10:30 at night. Okay. Then, so I got this Mother's Day card back in the mail. They wanted $3, and I was like, fuck that. So I waited, I stayed up a little bit. Stayed up late night. And I waited until like 2:30 in the morning. Okay? I waited like 2:30 in the morning. I took the Mother's Day card. I walked it down to their house at like 2:30 in the morning. I didn't want to see them. Okay? I put it in their mailbox. And I left the mailbox open as well. Because next day was going to be Sunday. There we go. They weren't going to expect to open it on a Sunday, the mailbox. So I was going to leave it open, hoping my dad would like leave for the day, leave to go somewhere. Maybe he had to go and like fucking get his fucking pills or something from Walgreens. So I left it open so that he would have to close it. Like, why the fuck is my mailbox open? Oh, what's this fucking envelope in here? Whatever. So that happened what? Sunday? The earliest they would have got it was probably Sunday morning. It is now Tuesday. Okay? And here's the thing. I checked my mail today. I checked my mail today, right? Ah, shit. The Mother's Day card came back. Now this is what they did. Let's see here. May 10th. When was May 10th? Let's see here. May 10th. It was a Thursday. So I remember I sent it out late Wednesday night. Not late, but you know what I mean. Like, I sent it like at 8 o'clock at night. Put it in the mailbox then. May 10th, I sent it like Wednesday, May 9th. So it would go in the system like May 10th. And then it would have to go to Rochester. So yeah, the timeline adds up. And I got it back on May 12th. And it says on here, $3 postage due. I'm not paying no $3. So Saturday night, I walked it down. It was like real early Sunday morning. I walked. It was like 2:30 in the morning. I walked it down, put it in their mailbox. So Sunday the mail doesn't come around. So I guess the earliest they would have gotten it was probably Sunday morning. It was saw it if they were like going out to whatever. They had to take the dog out for a walk or something. So Sunday, okay, Monday, Tuesday. Today's Tuesday. So that's 2 days after I got the fucking card back. Now, I'm pretty sure that my dad just came down here or somebody. I know my mom's in Florida. How do I know my mom's in Florida right now? Eugene told me. I actually went to Eugene's house yesterday. I wanted to hang out with him before he got his friggin' arm cut off. Eugene has cancer in his arm. What the fuck is this? Hold on. Hello? Hello?
This is an important message regarding your current credit card account. We have made several attempts to reach you. This is your final courtesy call before we are unable to lower your credit card interest rate. Press 1 to speak to the member services department, or press 2 and your eligible...
Nope. I don't have any credit cards. Anyway, Eugene has cancer in his left arm. Yeah, he's gonna have to get his arm cut off on Thursday. I wanted to hang out with him before he got his arm cut off. I bought food. We ordered from Yummy Thai off skipthedishes.com. It's gonna suck though. He's getting his arm cut off. It's gonna suck. I mean, I talked to him about it. I said, dude, aren't you kind of like concerned about that? He's like, no, I can't wait to get my arm cut off. I'm like, really? But he does have a good point. I'll tell you what, he does have a good point. Like right now, he's all fucked up. Like you could tell that he's like kind of doped up on pain medication and shit. He can't really hold a conversation well. And he just starts like falling asleep and shit. But his left, okay, so his right arm looks fine. Okay? But his left arm looks like a fucking Hulk arm. It looks like he's been working out with that arm a lot. The left arm. But it's not because he was working out. His arm is just blown up. His arm is like just blown up to like twice. It's like up to here. Like all the way down. His fucking fingers are like this. Like big, huge fucking fingers and shit. It looks like somebody took a fucking air thing and pumped up his arm. But I know it's not because he was working out or anything like that. It's what it looks like though. His arm's all fucking swollen. There's a big old fucking tumor in his arm. That's why. I said, dude, that arm looks like, it looks like you've been just working out. He's like, I know, it's like all swollen. I'm like, does it hurt? He's like, it hurts like shit. I said, I bet you it just feels like I bet you it just feels like a lot of pressure and shit, right? And he's like, yeah, it does. He says that he can't even use his left arm. You want to know the range of motion he has with his left arm? This is it. That's all he can do. He can't do this. He can't use his fingers or anything. He's like, you know what? It's going to feel so much better just getting that arm removed. You know, what the hell? Who the fuck is this? Kelly? Hold on. Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Yeah.
Somebody just called this number about 4 minutes ago?
No.
From this number, there's only reason why I got your number.
No, I didn't call anybody's number.
Alright, that's not a problem.
Alright. Who is this?
My name is Marcellus.
Oh, I don't know anybody by that name. I don't know.
Yeah, okay, bro. Have a good one, man.
Yep. Bye.
Yep.
That's fucking weird. But all he was doing is you can't do anything else like that. Or can't bend. Hey, look at his fucking fingers. Pretty much dead weight at this point. Oh shit. I didn't call anybody 4 fucking minutes ago. I'm on a video right now and I didn't call anyone. But anyway. So I got the Mother's Day card back. And Eugene is friends with my mom on Facebook. He's like, oh, she's in Florida right now. Really? So my dad, I'm guessing, is the one that found it and brought it back to me. Can't do it in Florida. So, at this point, I just want to be like, you know, I don't even want to do anything anymore. Like, I'm just tired of, you know, because that's what Dick Griffin kept saying. Oh, you gotta be the bigger man. Everybody about this bigger man shit. I'm tired of it. I'm like absolutely fucking tired of this let's be the bigger man shit here. See, here's the card that I got my mom. Okay. Okay, so here's the card that I got my mom. Okay, it's a dog with a fucking vacuum cleaner. You open it up, watch. It's the same fucking picture, but the fucking vacuum cleaner vibrates. I don't even know what it says. And I wrote from Mike on there. I think it's a pretty funny fucking card. It's a dog. She likes dogs. The dog hates the vacuum cleaner though. Her dog hates the vacuum cleaner. But this just makes me pissed off more. This just makes me more and more pissed off. Listen, Dick Griffin doesn't know what's going on between me and my mom, okay? Eric Katz doesn't either, okay? So I don't want any of this fucking beat a bigger man shit. Well, you know what? We tried this shit before. My rich uncle was a big preacher of this shit. Meanwhile, my rich uncle doesn't even fucking practice what he preaches. In fact, he's always like, oh, you gotta be the bigger man. Send your mother a Mother's Day card. This was like a couple of years back. Or, you know, wish your mother a happy birthday or something. Be the bigger man. Everything be the bigger man but everyone else. Do you think I got a fucking Christmas? You think I got a fucking birthday card from them? Fuck no. Fuck no. I'm just tired of fucking going out of my way to be the bigger man and having it shit all over me. And I get it. Dick Griffin doesn't really get it, though. Dick Griffin doesn't even fucking get it. He doesn't realize that I've tried this before. He doesn't realize that all my fucking life it's always been be the bigger man while no one else has to be the bigger man. I'm not getting a fucking birthday wish from my rich uncle. But you know what? I'm expected to give him birthday wishes. I have to be the bigger man. Everything is all about being the bigger man. And then making myself feel sorry for myself. Be the bigger man. You have to feel sorry for yourself for making... You have to feel sorry for yourself for burning bridges with your mother. Really? I'm burning bridges with my mother now? Not the other way around? No. It's not, I'm not burning any bridges. I'm just divorcing myself from anything toxic over there. I don't want to deal with your toxic shit. I don't want any part of it. Now, that's like almost saying that Baloney Arm burned his bridges with me. Which isn't even true. I take full responsibility for what I did to Baloney Arm. Okay? That's like if I went around and say, oh yeah, Baloney Arm burned his bridges with me. No, it was actually the other way around. I admit I was the bad guy in that situation. You know, I'm gonna admit I was the bad guy in that one. I take full responsibility. You know, even though what I did the baloney arm was pretty much, it was all because I didn't like the girlfriend, you know. I didn't like his girlfriend, now wife. I tried to break them up because I thought she was controlling. I felt like she was controlling. I felt like I was helping him. I went about it the wrong way. It happens. But it's like, the shit with my parents now, it's not like I burned the bridges, they burned the bridges. Why do I say that? I'm just trying to divorce myself from the toxic shit that they pull. Okay? My mom always says that, oh, it's because you pulled a knife on me. No, and this is something else we have to address here. Okay? And this is something Dick Voila keeps saying, and it pisses me off. It's like, why are you being so violent towards women? You know, like, how the fuck am I... No, fuck you. There's Mr. Softy out there. Fuck you, I'm not violent toward women. Okay, don't make this a gender issue, okay, snowflake? Listen, if my dad was going around and being a danger to himself and to others, destroying property, and being out of touch with reality, my dad would get a knife pulled on him. I would pull a knife on my dad. If it was my rich uncle doing it, he would get a knife pulled on my... I would pull a knife on my rich uncle if that was him doing that shit. Destroying property, being a danger to himself and to others, and being out of touch with reality. My rich uncle would get the knife pulled on him. If it was my drunk Uncle Scott, and he was being a danger to himself and to others, destroying property and being out of touch with reality, I would be pulling the knife on my Uncle Scott. But I'd probably be praised for it anyway. Nobody likes my Uncle Scott. He's like lower than me. Okay? Because he doesn't kiss my rich uncle's ass either. Plus he has drug issues. See, the thing is, in my family, it doesn't matter if you have drug problems or not. All that matters is that you kiss my rich uncle's ass all day. It's like my mother has drug problems. But because she kisses my rich uncle's ass all day, she can get away with having drug addictions. My rich uncle, on the other hand, they'll sit there and blame his alcoholism for every little thing he does. Because he won't kiss the rich uncle's ass all day. They really can't have it. They really don't have anything on me though. Except the reason I don't kiss my rich uncle's ass is because I'm psychotic. No, because I don't think he should be having his ass kissed all day by the entire fucking family. You know why? I don't know. Oh, what the fuck? Hello?
Hello, this is an appointment reminder from Cleveland Family Health Center for Michael. To hear your message now, press 1. If we reached the wrong number, we're calling to remind Michael about an appointment scheduled for Thursday, May 17th at Greenville Family Health Center. Your check-in time is 9:45 a.m. We work hard to see patients at their scheduled appointment time. Please be aware if you come early, you will have to wait until your scheduled appointment time to be seen. Our temporary location has changed to 462 Greater Street in the Greater Family Health Center building. To confirm your appointment, press 1. If you cannot, thank you. Bring a photo ID, your insurance card, and all medications that you are currently taking. Copays and deductibles are due at the time of service. ECNC has a new confidential patient portal program. Please call 716-898-3257 or email myecnc@ecnc.edu for more information. If for any reason you cannot keep your appointment, please call us at 716-898-3700. We look forward to seeing you Thursday. Goodbye.
Yeah, whatever. Okay. Let's not make this a gender issue, people. I'm not violent toward women. I'm violent toward people in general. No, not even really. Not even. I'm not even a violent person. Okay. Pulling a knife on my mom. Okay, I didn't like doing it. Don't get me wrong, okay? It's not like I sat there and, well, people are going around making it out to be like that me and my mom were just sitting around watching TV, and all of a sudden I snapped and I'm like, I'm bored. I'm gonna whip out my knife and go and fucking pull a knife on my mom. It's not what happened. People keep saying, well, you should have just left. You should have just left the house when she was getting out of control. Which I tried to do. However, I was trying to get my shit together. And while I was getting my shit together, I wasn't moving quick enough for her. So she's like, oh, I'll help you out the door. Takes my, pretend like this is a PS4 controller. She's like, I'll help you. I'll throw your fucking PS4 controller across the room. There, now it's closer to the fucking door. That's how she acts. So I'm just like, let me get my shit together. That's fine. That's acceptable. Just let me get my shit together, you know? And I'll be out of here. Why is that not acceptable for her? You know, I'm just trying to get my shit together. But no, can't do that. You have to be quick. You're not moving fast enough for me. I'll help you move faster. Just fucking throw my shit across the room. And it's not the first time she's ever done that kind of shit either. You know, I remember the one time on Zelmer, Remember one time on Zelmer, she got so pissed off at me over something. I don't even remember. It wasn't even something I did. It wasn't even something that I did. It was... I remember what happened. I remember what happened now. There was one time in particular, I remember. My parents were getting into a fight. They were like arguing. My dad was like calling my mom a bitch and a cunt and all this other shit, right? And I was like in my bedroom, I was playing like Sonic or something, right? And they were like right outside the fucking bedroom. They're like in the kitchen fucking arguing. My dad's calling me a bitch, calling her a bitch, calling her a cunt, the whole thing. And my mom actually thought that I was like laughing at him calling me I was laughing at my dad calling her a bitch and a cunt and all this other shit. And I was like laughing about it. My mom thought I was laughing about it. I'm just playing fucking Sonic. By the way, I wasn't even laughing at her. I don't know what the fuck she was thinking. But she started like, Mike, why is this funny to you? I'm like, turn around, I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? My dad actually defended me on it. He's like, don't involve him in this. And she's like, no, what's so funny about your father calling me a bitch and a cunt, Mike? And I wasn't laughing. I was like fucking... I was fucking like 10 years old. Maybe. So she rips the fucking Sega out of the fucking wall. And she throws it across the room. And then it was all my fault. She's like, you see what I did there? When you laugh at shit like that, I slam dunked your Sega Genesis. You want me to slam dunk something else? Ay, ay, ay. And then because my dad's such a fucking cock, I start crying over it. That's what children do. Because he's such a fucking cock. Because it's all about pleasing the mother. Now he's like, shut the fuck up, Mike. I was not defending me. It's like, stop crying. That's why you should have laughed at your mother. That's what they fucking do. So yeah, I pulled a knife on my mom. Okay? It was my way of diffusing the situation. Because here's the thing. I know how she operates. Okay, my mom, this is what they'll do. Had I not tried to stop my mom, had I not diffused the situation here, it would go from throwing my shit around to them fucking... She would fucking start destroying, literally destroying their own property. And I've seen her do it before. Before I had the knife, I remember there was one time in particular where she went out. She said she was a danger to herself and to others, destroying property and being out of touch with reality. It was actually the whole basis of me getting out of that fucking house. Okay? She actually went on one of her little fucking rampages through the house, knocked down a bookshelf. Okay? Or is it more like a book cabinet that they had a bunch of CDs inside? She knocked that over. Broke some window. Like there was like glass windows on the shelf. She broke those. She knocked the whole thing over. And it was all because I had to redo the fucking computer because somehow they got a virus from doing stupid shit on there. Probably from my dad looking at child pornography or something. You never know with him. But I had to factory reset the computer. Because the virus was that fucking bad, I couldn't just remove it. I had to factory reset the whole computer. Which means my mom had this picture of her nursing license on the computer. She had a picture of her nursing license on the computer. Which is something that she should have a physical copy of at all times anyway. A picture of a license is not the same thing as a fucking license. Ow, shit. It's like if you... Ah, shit. If somebody asks you for your ID and you pull out like a fucking printout version of your ID. It's a picture of your ID, and it's printed out. That's not the same as having ID. 9 times out of 10, they won't even take that shit. It's more like 10 times out of 10, they will not take that shit. It's a fucking printout of an ID. Should be the same thing with a license for anything. Driver's license. Cop pulls you over, license and registration. So here, officer, what the fuck is this? What's my license? No, it's a printout of your license. No, the fucking officer's not gonna want that shit. I'm just saying. Like the only thing that a digital copy of a nursing license would even do is if my mom was trying to get a job at a hospital far away, and you know she couldn't do the interview in person or something like that. So it's like, okay, you just gotta send off just email me a copy of your nursing license or something, you know? Like, that's like the only thing. But she started going crazy. Like, she started getting out of touch with reality, saying, oh, now that you redid the whole computer, now I have no job. So now she's being out of touch with reality. She already had a job. You know what I'm saying? So she's being out of touch with reality here. And somehow she started running around. She's like getting all in a fucking huff. Then she knocks down a fucking bookcase, a bookshelf or whatever. Bookcase, book cabinet. I don't know what the fuck it is. And there was like, they were using it for CDs. They were using it for to put CDs in, music CDs and shit. She knocked that shit over. She knocked down like a picture on the wall, and like overnight, like it was like late at night, and I was like, I just want to go to bed. And like no one let me go to fucking sleep, because I had to hear about how it's all my fault that she just got fired from her fucking job because she no longer has a nursing license. Meanwhile, she should have a physical copy of that somewhere on her. So she could have just took another picture of it. But whatever. So she knocks over the bookcase or the bookshelf or whatever the hell you want to call it. She knocks it over and all the fucking CDs come out. And guess what? I was blamed for it. I was blamed for the whole thing, and I had to clean up broken glass. And I had to reorganize all their fucking CDs. I said, let me go to fucking sleep. I'll do it tomorrow. Because I'm not going to sit here all fucking night and reorganize your fucking CDs. And they were like, okay. Now, what they didn't count on was that what they didn't count on was that at the time I had a social worker from a spire of Western New York, and I called her up first thing in the fucking morning, and I told her, you need to come over here immediately. My parents are gone. You need to come over here immediately. And she came over. I said, this is what my mother did. And I told her what happened, everything that happened. She's like, you need to get the fuck out of this house. We are going to take you to go get emergency housing. Okay? And we're going to take you to get emergency housing. Let's go. We're going to go to a Franciscan Center. We'll go have a little chat with them real quick. And that's about it. So we went down to the Franciscan Center. Had a little chat with them. And after all that was said and done, come back to the house. My dad was home. He sees me coming in the house. And he's like, why didn't you clean up this mess? I said, because it's not my business to clean up my mother's mess that she broke the fuck. And he didn't even see my social worker there. He's like, excuse me, but you have to clean up this mess because this is your fault. It was her fault. It was your fault that she got crazy like that, remember? And I said, I'm moving out. He's like, what? My social worker's right there. I'm going and moving out. And that was it. I didn't look back. I don't regret what I did. Okay, I went to the Franciscan Center and I stayed there for like I stayed there for like 2 weeks. Then I went to the group home. I lived at the group home for about a year. And after a year, I got my first apartment on Huntington Avenue. And that was it. Been living on my own since, and I love it. Throughout the years, my parents, my rich uncle, they tried to shame me for what I did. They tried to shame me. They kept saying, well, moving out on your own was the worst decision you could have ever made. You should be living with your parents still. That's what they said. And I'm just like, I'm not moving back. Well, you're making a mistake here. They said you won't live with your parents because they cramp your style. No, I won't live with my parents because they're fucking abusive pieces of shit. You know, they sit there and they just sat there and fucking blame me for my mom going fucking ape shit. Okay? So, what the fuck? That's not a normal fucking response to sit there and fucking pull down fucking bookshelves and shit. They think that just because something happens to something that gives them the right to act any way they want. But they need to know that that they're still responsible for their own actions. You know what I'm saying here? So the point is that next time, I get it, okay? I get that Dick Griffin doesn't know the full story behind what my parents did all my fucking life. And I know that Eric Katz doesn't know the whole fucking story, okay? But when I say that I do not feel comfortable sending my parents my mother a Mother's Day card, I kind of mean that. I mean it. I mean that for real. And it's like when I always say I'm always right, and I'm not even just saying that to be like arrogant or anything. But it's true. I'm always fucking right. I really am. I really am always right. Every time something happens, I know it happens. For example, you have to get into this one again. I have to get into this one again, okay? This one. When Brandy Autumn Tree Lord Robson had me arrested, what the fuck did she have me arrested for again? She had me arrested for going to her home and going to her work. Now, with that said, okay, I never actually went to her home, okay? I never actually went there. I never actually went to her house. I went to her work, because guess what? Her work is a fucking public place. Okay? Her work is a public place. So if she came into my work, what the fuck am I gonna do? What if the protected party comes into my work? Again, what the fuck am I gonna do about it? Am I gonna like kick her out? I don't think I could kick her out. But and the only reason that I'm so vocal about me working at Family Dollar is because I know that the protected party watches my videos. So that's kind of like a cue for her. Okay, you don't want to deal with me, and you don't go to that Family Dollar. Okay, that's the only reason. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to deal with me. You don't want to see me. You want to be the protected party. When you don't go to that Family Dollar, you can go. You can go and get your fucking... You can go and get your fucking... What do you call it? Your fucking potatoes in a can somewhere else. You can go get your hair dye somewhere else. So that's why I say where I work. Because, you know, she shouldn't be there. She shouldn't be there. Okay? She shouldn't be going to my work. So yeah. Now, as for you know, just being the bigger man shit, I'm fucking done. I'm fucking done. What's done is fucking done. Okay? No more of this being the bigger man shit. Okay? No more of it. No more. I'm not fucking doing anything else. You don't want, hey, I don't want, here's the thing, I don't want to be fucking wishing my mom Happy Mother's Day anymore. I don't want to be wishing my dad Happy Father's Day. I don't want to be acknowledging birthdays for them. I don't want to be sitting there wishing them fucking Christmas or Easter or Thanksgiving or whatever the fuck. No more. Okay? Until they become the bigger man with me. Here's the thing. I'm going to be just like them. How's that sound? I'm going to be just like them. How about they be the bigger men for once? How about they send me a card for once without being asked? How about they call me up on my birthday or something without being asked? Besides, you automatically assume that I burn the bridges with them. Oh, no. They burn the bridges with me. You know, you automatically assume that it's all my fault for whatever reason. Oh, no, it's their fault. They're the ones that were lying to me all my life. They're the ones that were getting involved in my psychiatry session. You know, it's one thing. Just, you don't have to be in the fucking session itself. You do not. You let me talk. You let me fucking talk to my fucking psychiatrist. You do not need to be in that fucking session. The only reason they want to be in there is so they can dominate the fucking conversation in there. So that they can go in there and say, he's hearing voices even though I'm not. He's hearing voices. He's out of touch with reality. Meanwhile, I'm just sitting there like, here we go. And I get fucking misdiagnosed at every fucking turn. Now they're all pissed off that because they don't have, you know, enough. They don't have enough control over me. And I still, because the one time they were like, "Well, we're your legal guardians." Oh yeah, we went to court for this. When was this? Oh, you were in court too. When? Well, you don't remember it because you're so psychotic. You can't remember what's going on. You're so whatever. That's how they play it off. I've never been to fucking court over that shit. I've never been to fucking court over this bullshit. Over a legal guardian shit with them. Never been to court. Never fucking been to court. But of course, I have. I just don't remember it. I just don't fucking remember it. Because somehow schizophrenics forget everything. They forget where. You don't even know what time of day it is. You don't know what day of the week it is. You don't remember going to court because you're so psychotic that you don't even remember. Jesus fucking Christ. I can't fucking take these people anymore. But the main point that I'm trying to make here is that I'm fucking done. I'm fucking done with fucking anything that has to do with family shit. You know, until they come back and say, "Listen, Mike, we're sorry." And it's like a sincere thing too. It's a sincere thing to them. Listen, we're sorry. We're sorry for what we did. I would still have to sit there and think about it though. But I'm not gonna sit there and feel like I have to be the bigger man in all this. To be honest, I don't really give a shit. I don't really give a shit, to be honest, anymore. Like, I don't even want to be the bigger man because I just don't care anymore. You know what I'm saying? I just don't care. I don't want the fucking drama from this. You know, you and Dad can sit there and lie to each other's faces all you fucking want. You, Dad, Mark, fucking Scott can sit there and fucking lie to each other's faces all you fucking want. I don't want to be part of it. But whatever. I'm just tired of being the fucking. I'm tired of being the person that has to initiate everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of it. I really am. I'm really fucking tired of it. I'm really tired of the person that's expected to try to win over my parents. How about they win me over? It's like Lovejoy around here. It's like Lovejoy. Lovejoy has to win me over. I shouldn't have to win Lovejoy over. You know. Part of the reason I want to move out of Lovejoy, because of my parents. I don't want to be around them. I don't want to be around such negativity, you know what I'm saying? The judge made it clear that I should stay away from the negativity. He didn't really count on it, the negativity being from my parents, you know, but he said stay away from negativity, and that's what I'm doing. Even if the negativity does come from my parents, you know, that's the thing I gotta get rid of. The I gotta stay away from that. So, no, never again, never ever again. And if I can move out of fucking Buffalo, out of state, far, far, far away, that would be even better. You know, I told Dick Griffin about this. I said, you know, I just want to move out of state. And the first thing he thought of was, well, how are you gonna get the Family Dollar if you're gonna move out of state? I'm like, that's not the point, okay? I don't know. He just doesn't get it. He doesn't get it. It's like, he's like, why don't you get an apartment around Cheektowaga here? Again, I don't want to live in Cheektowaga. You know, I don't know how I can get that through his head. I don't want to live in Cheektowaga. And it's not really about Cheektowaga either. Like, the reason I don't really want to move to Cheektowaga so I can walk to the fucking work or whatever, the reason I don't want to move there is because I really don't want to live in an area that I work in. Unless it's like, I don't know, unless it's like a place where I'm working, like it's a private place. Like, I don't have to deal with, you know, the public, you know, then I don't even fucking mind. But, like, if it was like an office thing, then I won't even mind. Because let me tell you something here. My ex-girlfriend, Amy, she lives in Cheektowaga. She lives near like the Holiday Showcase or something. Okay? And she used to work at Mighty Taco. Okay? She used to work at Mighty Taco, a couple of them here and there. She used to work at the one on Transit and Worley. She used to work at the one at what is it again? Walden, like near the what is it? near a not Jim's Steakout. What's that place called? Jim's Truck Stop, I think it's called. She used to work at that one. I think she used to work at the one that's on Sheridan as well. It's like Sheridan, like all the way down Sheridan. I think it's like Sheridan and Evans Road or something. It's more near the fucking Eastern Hills than anything. So, a lot of times we would go to shit like around, what is it called? We go to shit that's like around Cheektowaga sometimes. I remember one time we went to like fucking St. What was it? What was that place again? I forgot. Not St. Barnabas. It was a place that was near the Como. Not the Como. It was a place near the fucking apple tree. There was like a church over there somewhere. It was right near the fucking apple tree park. Or whatever. I don't fucking know. But we went there, and they had like a big festival over there one year. And we were like walking around there, and some guy comes up to her and says, "Hey, Mighty Taco!" And we get it all the time, walking through the fucking mall. "Don't you work at Mighty Taco?" And it's just like, I don't wanna be fucking seen. I don't like going to Cheektowaga now. And then all I hear is like, "Hey, don't you work at fucking Family Dollar?" I haven't got that yet, but I used to get it a lot when I was working at the casino. Because the casino was something that a lot, like, people would go to, you know. People from fucking everywhere would go there. Because it was just something that you would go and do. You know, it's not like working at Mighty Taco. It's like you can get Mighty Taco anywhere, you know. So pretty much, if you're working at Mighty Taco, you're probably gonna get, you know, you're probably gonna get a bunch of locals that go, you know, people that live near that particular Mighty Taco or so. But like the casino, I mean, that's like there's only like a couple casinos around. So people come from like fucking Rochester for that and shit. So I mean, I've gotten it before, like walking around, whatever. "Don't you work at the casino?" But I mean, I just don't want to deal with people outside of work, really. I used to work at the casino. They were like, "Oh, can you give me a room?" No, why? I've actually gotten people saying, "Can you give me a room at the casino?" I was like, "No." Fuck off. You know? It's like, I just don't want people fucking knowing where I live, you know? I don't want to live where I work. I can go work at like fucking 7-Eleven over here. But I don't want to, because I don't want to work over here. If I really wanted to, I would just go and work at another 7-Eleven, you know? I'll go to like the one in North Buffalo or something. I'm not gonna go to fucking. I'm not gonna go work at fucking 7-Eleven over here. Why? So I can walk down the street and say, "Hey, 7-Eleven." No. Like my fucking ex did. Like everywhere we go, she would get recognized when she would get recognized everywhere we went. It was just, I couldn't take it. I couldn't do it. So, you know, fuck. I just don't want to live around where I work. I really don't. Also, I don't like Cheektowaga, to be honest. Because, I think because of the flea market thing. It's just, it's the whole fucking thing there. I don't like going. I don't want to live there. I don't really want to live in Cheektowaga. I'd rather go and move to fucking North Buffalo, you know? I don't care how fucking expensive it is. I don't care. Oh shit. I don't want to. I don't want to fucking. I like fucking North Buffalo. You know, if the thing is that if I were to move to somewhere like Cheektowaga, I'm gonna be so fucking miserable over there. Like, I don't even care. Like, I'll take the fucking bus to work. I don't give a shit. But I don't want to fucking live there. I don't want to live in Cheektowaga just for a fucking job, you know? Just for like a damn job. Ugh. Fucking tired. This is Dragonlordfro, and I approve this message. Thanks in advance for watching this.